Hello there, it's me Bianca. In this video, I will talk about oral presentation. Have you ever been talking in front of people? Being a center in the crowd? Like explaining something in class and standing up in front of your classmates? Or even in a big hall where lots of pair of eyes are staring at you, watched by so many people that you can't even count. It is what we call oral presentation, or maybe you are familiar with public speaking and speech making. So, how was the experience? Is it good or bad? Do you deliver the information to audience properly? Is your presentation interesting? Well, you have the answer. Is it normal to be nervous sometimes? Or did you make a mistake like forgetting what you want to say or stuttering? Of course, it's normal, but it's okay. The first thing to do is take a deep breath and think positive, because everything gonna be alright. And after that, you should avoid some common mistake that may occur while doing a presentation. And you could follow some tips to deliver information in a better way. So, what are we waiting for? Don't go anywhere and check this out. Here are some common mistakes while doing an oral presentation. First is not preparing enough. If you don't master your topic, materials, and notes before the presentation, it would make you very nervous. And it's difficult to memorize all the things that you want to say right before the presentation. Second, reading from the slides makes the presentation seem monotone and boring. Why? Because your audience could read it too from your slides. And don't stare at your notes too often. It's just the same. Third, avoid eye contact. You should keep engaged with your audience because you talk to them. I know, right, if you stand in a ballroom, the audience is too large, just look at to their forehead. It is enough, and that's okay. Fourth, low energy. You can imagine if the presenter isn't excited with his or her presentation, it will impact the audience. Same with if you could bring them the spirit. The energy will spread to the audience and your speech will be interesting. Fifth, lack of pauses. You should control your speed of speech. First, second, third. Don't forget to breathe. Slowly, chill. And don't speak too fast or your audience will not get your point. And the last is distracting mannerism. Please avoid some poses that will distract your audience, like holding the edge of your clothes, putting your hand on the pocket, playing with your hair, and any other action that is not relevant to your speech because it will distract them. Well, I hope you could avoid some common mistakes that I have mentioned before, so you could deliver the better oral presentation. Oh, wait, hold on. I promise you that I'll share the tips, right? Let me tell ya. Here are some tips that you could follow to give a better oral presentation. First is use a cue card. Reading from a piece of paper means that you can't make eye contact with them. And reading from the slides means turning your back to the audience. So what's the solution? A better idea is using a cue card that you could write down many ideas using a cue card that you can hold in your hand. Holding cue cards also give you something to do with your hand. Don't write everything on the card, just write enough information to help you to remember what you want to say and maybe how to pronounce any difficult words. Second, use your hands. It's a good idea to practice your gesture, so that you don't look like a statue. Counting out the different points you are making with your fingers help your audience follow that you are saying. Third, speak clearly. It is important to look your best and dress well for a presentation, but the audience wants to hear you speak. So, using your voice effectively is essential. You need to speak loudly enough to fill the classroom with your voice. Speak a bit more slowly than your natural pace, and open your mouth fully to let the consonants and vowel sounds out. This section will help you with your pronunciation of any difficult words. Fourth, remember to smile and breathe. You don't need to force a smile the whole time from the beginning until the end of presentation, especially if you're talking about something serious such as global warming. But a smile at the start and the end, it will work wonders. If you are nervous about presenting, it can be tempting to rush to the end as fast as you can. A slower pace and pauses allow you to breathe properly and speak more clearly. Don't forget that the faster you talk, the more English language sentence you have to say in the time you are given. And the last is engage your audience. It will give your confidence a boost and help your audience to pay attention if you can make a connection with them. Alright fellas, that's all I can share you how to give a better oral presentation. I really hope that you could avoid some common mistakes and follow some tips that I have mentioned before. Thank you for watching and see ya!